Hello, welcome to Eat, Pray, Plan. I'm Rebecca. In today's video, we're going to be decorating my monthly on-the-go planner for the month of August. So this is a layout that I like to call the monthly layout. And it is a two-part video. So first we're going to decorate the dashboard portion and then the to-do lists. So first we're going to start off with this beautiful sticker from the Live Creatively accessory book, and this is my jumping off point for this spread. I loved the colors and I love what it says, so I'm gonna stay within this color scheme. So when you first start to decorate a spread, I suggest that you just pick one sticker that really speaks to you and go from there. It'll be much easier. So I knew that I wanted to keep using the beautiful flowers that come in the Botanicals sticker book. So this planner is actually called Vintage Botanicals, and it has a matching sticker book, which I love. So I wanted to keep using the same beautiful black flowers that are in the middle of the planner. So I wanted to keep using those. So we're gonna place this quote right here and this black flower right here. So this part of my dashboard I use to write like a weekly highlight. So anything that happened that week that I want to remember, I write it down here. So I decorate it and then I add 4 to 5 bullet points. So it's kind of like a spot for me to journal about my week. I love this layout because it is very functional and it does not need a lot of decorating. So it is really easy to decorate because all you need is a few little accents and you're done. So here I'm gonna cut this colorful box and I'm just going to separate the little boxes and just place them right here where it says top priorities. So in this part I do include, the top priorities for the month. This is a monthly layout, so here I am planning not thinking of my week, I am thinking of my month. So there are certain things that I know I want to get done this month, so that goes right here. And then next to it is the gratitude portion of the dashboard, and here, just like my weekly check-in, I write, something that I'm grateful for that week. And I add 4 to 5 little bullet points. Okay, so now we're gonna jump to this part of the dashboard, the monthly goals. So the way that I decorate this layout is I break it into little sections. So I focus on each little section and just try and make sure that the color scheme is the same throughout. But for example, here for the monthly goals section, there's not a lot to do. There's not a lot to decorate. So all I will do is add a quote and a flower, and that's it. I am switching the little bullets that I had placed over in the gratitude portion to the monthly, because what I'm going to do is just kind of make sure that it all stays within the same color. So here I chose a pink quote. I want little pink bullets. On the opposite side, I chose a blue little swatch, and then I wanted blue little bullets. And on the bottom, I really didn't choose a color because it's black, so I was able to add the yellow bullets. that is just kind of like the reasoning behind when I decorate, so I like to explain it to you. It might make sense to you, or it might not, but that's just the way that my creative brain works when I'm decorating. So I wanted to share that with you. And here with the daily trackers, I grabbed a few little labels from the wellness book, and I'm gonna work on no spending, reading, and journaling every day. So wish me luck. Let's see how these habits, how these little habit circles are marked off by the end of August. Hopefully I have like 75%. That's my goal. So we shall see. Now, last but not least, it's going to be this noted section, and I think that in this layout, so in the dashboard portion of this planner, the noted section is going to be kind of, you know, whatever I want to track that month. Last month, I used it to write down the books that I was reading, but for this month, I'm just going to use it for I'm just going to use it as a spot to add a quote that inspires me. So I kind of put together two little quotes that say, just do it for you and create what you love. And of course, we had to add another one of those beautiful florals from Vintage Botanicals. I'm gonna cut this quote in half because I want to fill up this area right here. So it's the same quote. I'm just going to place it right here. Perfect. Okay, so this is the dashboard portion of my on-the-go planner, and these are the sticker books that I use. I use Vintage Botanicals, the Live Creatively accessory book, Happy Quotes, Wellness, and of course, the Vintage Botanicals. Okay, so now we are going to decorate the weekly portion. And for the weekly portion, I am going to just use the Live Creatively sticker book. I was really inspired by the colors that I saw in some of the colorful boxes inside. So that is going to be my inspiration for this portion of the planner. So like I mentioned in the beginning, it's a two-part video because it's kind of two different layouts. Well, it is two different layouts. So I do decorate them differently. So for this portion, the to-do list, I have found that I do not need all 4 to-do sheets that come in the planner to be decorated. So I just decorate these 2, and then if I get inspired or if I have time or even if I want to, I decorate the other 2. But if not, it's just pen. And that's what I love about this planner, is that it is so gorgeous on its own that you don't really need to decorate it. So this is one of my favorite planners, and I love having it in my purse, and I use this section as a running monthly to-do list. So I don't date it. It's just a brain dump and a place for me to write down the things that have to get done. So they're not being written with a specific day in mind. If I do need to get something done by a specific day, I do write the date that it needs to get done next to the task. But I do not write down the day at the top, like at the beginning of the little block of 6 little checklists. So I'm looking for another flower to match the one that I placed on the bottom, and I did want to keep the theme, even though it's different sticker books. I did want to keep the theme going, and I chose to just match it with the flowers. So that way you can kind of feel, you know, that it flows. But that's something else that it doesn't really bother me, so they don't need to be the same exact books and decorated with the same exact color scheme, because I do feel that they're kind of two different layouts. So that's how I think of them, at least for now. So I don't know, maybe in the future I'll just try and decorate them all with the same color scheme. We shall see. So like I mentioned before, I really don't use all of the daily tasks to-do lists that are provided in this planner each month. So I have no problem decorating a little bit more because I know that I'm not gonna run out of space. So that's why I'm okay with adding big boxes and big stickers. At the end of the day, you just need to kind of have in mind what you need to get done and how much space you need, and then kind of decorate around that. So I do have an idea in my head of the things that I want to write down here in this planner. So that's why, you know, adding a lot more stickers than I would normally add is not an issue. So this is one of the boxes that really inspired me for this spread. I loved the swatches. I loved how it looks, and I wanted to keep it all in the same theme. So I'm just looking for all the boxes that match. And I'm just going to place them on both sides. For me, sometimes decorating this checklist layout can be a little bit tricky, but as long as I have enough room to write, I really don't have, you know, a strategy as to why I'm placing the sticker boxes where I'm placing them. I just kind of want them to be, you know, visually pleasing, that's all. I do want to add the same amount of decoration on both sides. So if I'm adding 3 different little blocks of decoration, that's kind of like, you know, that's kind of how I visualize it in my brain. I'm decorating 3 little portions of this planner. So 3 portions on the left side, 3 portions of on the right side. So I haven't figured out yet, you know, like a strategy when it comes to decorating this layout. I kind of just place little clusters of stickers and kind of balance it out. If I have 3 on one side, I want 3 on the other side. But I really don't think that it's definitely not like decorating a vertical. When you decorate a vertical, you can use different strategies. For me, I have yet to find a strategy. I just kind of go with the flow and put the stickers where they look good. So if you have this layout, don't overthink decorating, just place them wherever you'd like. And just my advice would be keep them together. That's how I started when I started decorating a vertical planner, and I really didn't know exactly my style with that planner. I just kept them all on one section. So I would keep them all on the top row, the middle, or the bottom row. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm just, choosing a little section on the page and I'm just decorating there. It helps me not get overwhelmed with trying to figure out where to place the stickers. So that is one tip, I guess, that I could give you if you are new to decorating this layout, to just, keep it all in one spot. But at the end of the day, you have to remember that you do this for you. So figure out what works for you and stick to it and have fun. So I wanted another box with this really pretty rainbow outline, but I could not find one. So I just cut out the edges from one of the boxes that I had used, and that's what I'm using here to make a colorful box, because I wanted one more, but there wasn't one in the book. So if you ever run out of colorful boxes, you can always cut out and use just the edge of the sticker that you have already used. And there you go, see? Now I have another colorful box. So I needed one more on this side because, like I was saying before, I want there to be 3 little clusters of stickers on each side of the layout. And now I'm gonna use this sticker, which I love because I need to remember that it's okay to not do all the things, because I need to get all the boxes checked. If not, I feel like I haven't done stuff, but it's okay. It's okay if we don't get them all done. So that's why I wanted to have this as the first quote and sticker for this layout. Add one more beautiful flower, and that's it. I think that this spread is pretty much complete. And like I said before, I don't know if I will decorate the other 2 sheets, but if not, I really love the way that it looks with just pen. So I don't know, last month I did, but this month I think I'm just gonna stick to pen and maybe some mild liners. Keep it very functional. I'm just gonna add these little flags right here, and that's it. My spread is complete for the month of August. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.